Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are doing another video on the climb to Challenger with only viewer picks. I made a community post last night. Doing the top rated comment will be the next pick for today's video, and that's what we did. Okay, unfortunately that was a pretty bad trade for us, and they're also going to try to cut us back from going bot lane. So the highest rated pick was AD carry Neeko. Dude, this sucks. The thing is that we're gonna get cut. You have to walk in. Go. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, we need to get back to the wave. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss too much. In fact, I already made... No, I got the XP for it. Also, the Pantheon is thankfully fighting alone, so we can actually get, like, a pretty good hit onto him here. I'll get him with the last auto attack. Well played. Use the heal to speed myself up. Nice. All right, pretty good for the early game. Every single person inside of this game is platinum. How AD carry Neeko works is the same as like top lane Neeko or mid lane On-Hit Neeko. The reason why On-Hit Neeko even exists is because her passive... What? That didn't land. Anyways, Neeko W is a ability that allows you to have a 3-hit passive, so every single third auto attack will empower your next auto to deal bonus magic damage to it. It's okay. It's not like that crazy. Oh yeah, this Pantheon? Okay, I probably am screwed. Dang. I was gonna say, he has, not Q, he has W, so I was... Wait, you win this. Just keep hitting him. You win this, you win this, you win this, you win this, you win this. You actually win. Please keep hitting him. I keep on getting distracted because there's a lot of fight going on early on, but my Lux is performing very well. Anyways, you have your W, which gives you on hit every single third auto attack, but this is the really good part of it. The third auto attack also gives you movement speed for 1 second. And that movement speed goes up. So it goes up to 40%. So every single third auto attack will literally make it so you're fast. And you can chase people down that way. And the other part is that Neeko's kit has Q, which is useless. Because Q is just like your blooming 3-hit effect. But what your E is, it's a snare. And if you hit a different thing before... The first target of the snare takes less snare duration. Everything past the first is more, so you will try to hit a minion or something beforehand. And the snare lasts a really long time. It lasts 1.8 seconds at rank 1. That's pretty ridiculous. So that's how On-Hit Neeko works. Hopefully that was like a decent explanation. You can also activate your W to make it so you get movement speed, but... this is just going to end up bad, isn't it? No, never mind. Okay, good. At first, I thought it was going to end up bad because maybe Jhin could somehow get on top of my Lux when I wasn't really in the best position, but it worked out in the end. I'm probably just going to base pretty early on because I don't know if we really want to pressure this guy or not. He is giving us opportunities to maybe hit him, which is really greedy. He should never step up because he's not even missing minions. If you're ever in a Jhin scenario like this, you should... Oh, I also shouldn't point to my Q because it's a worthless ability with AD Neeko. But anyways, when you go versus champions like ours, which is 2 range characters, and we both have snares and stuff, when we kill their support, he should totally back away and not give us opportunities to maybe land snare and only step up if a minion's going to die on our side, which is like our minions, of course. Because if our minions die, then he misses EXP. But none of the minions were dying, so when he stepped up, he technically was risking his life for nothing. The reason why people step up to waves, right, is because there's minions. So if there's no minions dying, there's no reason to do that. You're just making it so you could potentially die. I snared him, but I don't think I can get him. I also was surprised that he flashed forward there. Unfortunately, I missed my ward inside the brush, but we got him with our E. The reason why I didn't walk into the brush there is because you have to put yourself in their shoes very quickly whenever you're trying to kill people. I was very low, right? Pantheon Q does more damage when people are low. Significantly more. If they're below 20%, his Q is basically going to kill you if it hits you. So when he tried killing me there, we didn't see it because I didn't put a ward in, but he pressed Q backwards, and I purposely stopped myself from walking into it, because if I just beelined it in, seeing he was low, I could have gotten myself killed. So I have those types of things going on in my mind, putting myself into the shoes of the opponent, and being like, alright, if they're going to be probably standing inside of there, then we will just wait. And then after he uses Q, we can step up again. In this case, I was going to step up and auto-attack him one time to kill him, but my ward kind of messed up. But not bad for the early game at all. I mean, we're popping off pretty hard. I'm going to go Gwynsu's first item, because I just looked up Neeko top lane, because that's more popular than bot lane, and it shows that despite it being unpopular top lane, Gwynsu's is a pretty good win rate. Even though Blade of the Rune King is normally what I always go, because Blade of the Rune King feels really good. But now that we attack so quickly, see how I can get my 3-hit passive all the time? And look at my movement speed. Your ultimate also is a knock-up, so, like, Neeko just has 2 abilities that kind of benefit you, even though you're building mainly for auto-attack damage. So I'm just going to ulti this guy. That guy dies. That's not me. This guy's dead too. So my 3-hit passive, as you saw there, did 173 magic damage. It's okay now. It doesn't, like... I wouldn't say that it's, like, super broken. It's not that crazy. But what's nice is that, you know, when you pair it with press to attack, of course, it's going to hit harder. Wow, you just took my entire wave. That's fine, though. We're popping off. I don't really care. Your 3-hit passive works on the turret as well, which is super nice. Whenever you play bot lane, one super nice thing about bot lane that I love, some people think that AD carry is like weak and stuff, or I'm not gonna take this, can you take it? Anyways, people think bot lane is weak, but there's one benefit that bot lane will always have, even if bot lane isn't a good role. There's 2 people down here. That means that if you're winning lane, you literally have 2 people to get more fed off of, so technically you can get, in my opinion, more fed bot lane than, like, any other role that exists. Also, this Pantheon's about to gank my Syndra. Neeko does have a passive to turn into other things. I'm just mainly going to be Neeko, though. I'll turn into a minion here, because if I snare him, I might be able to catch him. Oh. You know what? Okay, I'll come over, but, like... he can jump on me if he wishes. We still win this. One more hit. I'm gonna maybe risk dying here. If she just body blocks for me, it's fine. Nice. The reason why I immediately backed off is because we saw Viego was around, and that's their jungler. We don't really want to fight him. Also, my wave state is pretty good, so we'll just base here. This is not bad. The reason why I'm leaving is because this wave is slow pushing back towards us, although it might have been slow pushing too quickly. If you ever leave a wave, you want it to beat your wave, but not beat your wave so hard that it will crash. So I think I should have trimmed it. If we trim the wave a little bit, it won't push as fast, and then we could have been back a little bit faster. It still is probably worth for us, because I think we still get, like, most of the casters, and we did deny the minion, and also keeps the wave in, like, a good spot, because you don't want it to slow push towards the enemy instead. That would suck. But every single time we fight this Pantheon, now that we're winning, is just because we're stronger than them. I'll just ulti him, just, like, get a fight going. There's no reason not to, like, perma-fight once you're fed. Once you're fed, you just continue fighting, because items in League of Legends, doesn't matter what champion you're playing, will normally mean you're gonna win. Like, that's just how it works. Oh my god, the Lux ultimate. Oh my goodness, she hit the other person too. That was wild. Dude, me and Lux are popping off. I do think Lux goes really well with Neeko though, because anybody that has double snare is so annoying for the enemy. If she lands snare, I land snare, and also vice versa, of course. So they just get stuck, and then what's so nice about snaring people is then you can just barrage them with your autos. And if you get fed, you're still dealing like a ton of damage, just like any other AD carry that gets fed, because your autos is what deals damage. I really want the EXP. See how I step up for the EXP and that's it, and then I back away? This is like how Jin should have been playing earlier to not put himself in danger. And then, see, these minions didn't even, like, get hit, and they didn't die, so I don't need to step up for them. I can just let them come back towards me to make it better for me. And now they're in a very awkward situation again, where if they get hit by anything, they'll take, like, a massive amount of damage. In fact, I mean, this Pantheon is... I can try to body block with my... Oh my god, I'm messing up my body block. But it's okay, my teammate got me. I was misclicking my W. I think I blocked one Jin ult with my W there. It still worked out, though. Viego's topside, I'm looking at the minimap and seeing that, so that means that Jin is alone bot side, meaning that we might have an opportunity to kill him. I'll hold his flash. I already messed it up by taking an auto attack the way that I did. He should be able to die to my teammate, I believe. Otherwise, it's just me who can kill him. Whenever somebody uses flash like that... let's just leave. Whenever somebody uses flash like that, remember, they don't have other moves. He's playing Jin, right? He might have his ultimate, which he already used. In this case, we know that. But he doesn't have a way to kill somebody far away from him with any ability, unless they're really, really, really low for his W to maybe kill, or his ultimate. So... now we're going to buy Bork. The Bork is going to make it so we can deal on-hit damage even more. The reason for Gwinsu's is that it just does on-hit damage. It gives pretty good stats, but also it will make it so you stack your W, I believe, a little bit faster. It's kind of weird because it stacks like twice as fast once you reach 4, but sometimes it gets like out of sync, which makes it so it still takes 3 autos. It's weird. So we'll just all in again. Every single time we ever can all in, we do. And then we just walk away when Viego ganks. Then we walk back up because we might be safe. But there's no way Jin can ever beat us in a 1v1, so every single time we do have a moment that we can fight him, we just take it immediately, because we're that fed. We're an auto-attack champion, so once we get strong, the hardest part is initiating, but thankfully AD Neeko has really good initiation, because I have multiple CC angles, and my W gives me movement speed. Look how fast I have movement speed, like, all the time. I get 40% movement speed so much. Bad fight mid lane, but that's okay. Maybe I can rotate over and try to assist with it. The game state is quite even besides bot lane right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ultium? Yo. Sometimes people will, like, think that I'm, like, super weak, too. I don't think I can beat this guy. If he has Jin ultimate, it's kind of scary, so I'm just going to continue backing away. Yeah, I just walked in as Lux because one big thing about Neeko is that people just sometimes forget that Neeko's in the game. I'm guilty of it when I'm not, like, super focused in League either, and that's, like, for higher ranks, so imagine inside of lower ranks, the level of focus probably is sometimes more worse more often. So turning into your teammates that are low HP and being them and forcing the enemy to think that I can kill this guy, and then they commit for you, and then you're full HP. Because this doesn't actually change your HP. This is just, like, pretending to be low. I just want one hit, bro. Okay, nice. I'm just gonna get the kill, actually. Normally AD carry would be mid at this point, so Dang, I just wanted 3-hit passive, but whatever. I'm gonna take some of your farms, Syndra. I'm sorry, but we should take this turret. One of the best things an AD carry can do, once you take one turret, is just swap over to every other lane and take all of them, because your character normally can push quite quickly, and you sometimes have lifesteal in my case, and that allows you to do things. I should have taken the big one. There was no reason for me to hit the small ones there. So I'm going to try to prep my W here. And then on my W hit, I get movement speed, and I'm hoping that I could, like, chase him, I guess. That was my goal, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. I know that my top lane died, but that's fine. So we'll just kill that guy because he stepped up towards me again, which means that we automatically take any fight because we're just stronger at this point, so we can just brute force everything. We saw Pantheon heading topside here, that's why I'm coming up here. Mel is the only person that exists on the map right now. I can give myself movement speed, I guess. The reason why he didn't use his E there, if you didn't see, he had movement speed buff for like 1 second. Also, I'm maxing my snare second on Neeko because the snare duration goes up, in case you're wondering why I'm doing that. But the Pantheon used his E, and his E is the one that makes him invulnerable because it gives him movement speed, so that's why he did that. And then we got all of them. They just straight up FF'd. So yeah, a pretty stompy game, but AD Neeko can completely take over games. I mean, I've played AD Neeko occasionally top lane, and I've also popped off there, especially versus melee picks. If you guys ever, if you thought that this looked fun because, like, you have movement speed, if you play this pick top lane into, like, any melee pick, in, like, Rush Blade of the Ruined King, you can sometimes kite the crap out of them because you have movement speed consistently. So that's, like, one of the biggest things that she has for herself to, like, dominate people. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That was only game 1. This was the highest rated comment, and how my climb does work is that it's the top comment will always be played 1 time. I don't play until I finish it, win or lose. But there were 2 other picks that I might just do because they were also very upvoted. So I'm going to do it in order. I'm not going to do it like I have a pool of champs because I feel like that's cheating. It's per game. So what I'm going to do next is that the next upvoted was AP Nami. So if you guys want to see AP Nami mid lane, that is my next pick. The only downside would be if I get autofilled if I don't get mid. That would probably suck. I don't know what would happen then. But anyways, stay tuned for hopefully Nami if I can get her. All right, see you guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome to game number 2 of the Nami, or I guess game number 2. Game number 2 of the climb, so that's what I mean. Gonna go ward down for Raptors because my teammate wanted it. She gave a question mark ping even though it clearly sees where it's at, so technically you could still see him, but okay. So anyways, how Nami Mid works. This is the next pick that was like, highest rated, is through her W. Her early game is not very good. You're not supposed to win lane. If I somehow beat lane versus this guy, it's going to be mainly through just like him disrespecting my auto attacks and maybe my abilities. If he uses Q here, it's not good for him. Okay, he didn't use it. But we do outrange him level 1, so as you can see, I'm getting some pretty nice hits onto him already. Nami W is what you normally max, I would say. Sometimes I might put a couple of points inside of my Q. She is a support champion, but to go over everything, your W, or any ability that lands on top of you, or if you use it on yourself, gives you movement speed, and the movement speed actually scales with AP. So it does heal you, or give you a lot of movement speed later on. Sorry, I mean, it does heal you too if you use your W. Your W is what you max first. When you use it on an enemy, it will bounce to an ally, and then it will bounce to another enemy if another enemy is nearby, but it can't bounce to the same exact person. And then if you use it on an, yourself, it will bounce to an enemy, and then it will bounce to an ally. So those are the two ways of using it. But the special interaction to make Nami mid lane, like, somewhat decent is that... Also, I'm kind of out-trading him so far. Your W has this weird ratio at the very bottom, which is the damage and healing modifier is modified by a percentage, which is an AP ratio, each bounce. And if you get really high AP, you can make that really high. So the idea is trying to make it so, that modifier makes it so your W, if you use it on an ally to heal them, it will increase the damage and then bounce to an enemy and deal a ton. So that's how it works. Also, you can see that my teammate's invading right now, so... It looks like she kind of wins, so I'm not going to help her. Our Q is a bubble that will knock somebody up. It's like okay damage. It's mostly used for crowd control. Your E is your empowerment on 3 abilities or auto attacks. So you can use like both pretty well. It also slows people per hit. So like right now I'm auto attacking him with my slow. And then we got massive damage onto him, almost killed him, and we're doing fine versus this guy. The early game for Nami versus a melee pick definitely doesn't feel that bad, so it's probably the biggest reason for it. If she wants to dive, she can. Okay. Oh, that hurt kind of bad. I'm just gonna leave, probably. So I'll just leave over here. Hopefully he, like, continues going for me because he thinks that I can do anything about it. I'll bait, sure, bro. I'll pop my potion and bait, even though this is, like, risky as heck for me. I gave you mobility and everything because I used my ability onto her. You can use your W and your E on allies. Also, you can use bubble on yourself, and if it touches you, it doesn't like knock you up, obviously, but it will give you movement speed. So you just have to hit anything. Also, our ultimate AP ratio is like okay. Nami isn't that crazy of like a pick for how much damage she does. It's mostly about her W and the scaling on that. But yeah, I might put some extra points into my Q to try to give myself some wave clear. Also, using my E to get minions that otherwise wouldn't be able to get killed because I just don't deal enough is a good way of doing that. I'm just going to use my Q here to try to secure both. Dang, that was close. We're winning by 4 CS. My team is like pretty even game so far. I have Gathering and Absolute Focus, so we're planning on scaling and the game lasting long. But the way that I can maybe beat this guy would be if I can like poke him out with my W and stuff. The reason why he's over leveled is because Diana did soak some EXP from me. That didn't do any damage to him because he shielded himself. I guess I'll damage him with the slow at least. I get hit. I'm going to wait for his shield to expire before I heal myself to deal a little bit of damage back. I'm not sure why I'm being all in, but I'll ulti him back just because he did. Once again, I don't really know why he's playing so aggressive onto me. I'll just speed up my Vayne with the E just to make it so she can get a free kill because my teammate was around. That was, like, all just mechanical errors from his. And it wasn't, like, big mechanical errors. It was just, like, why did you use your ultimate to try to all-in me? Even if you land your ultimate, which he did, it did not even deal close to enough damage to kill me. I mean, I can try to walk over, but, like, how do we fight without my ult, though? I also just used my bubble, too. This guy should die first. I'm going to save my bubble, and then we'll just... Oh, nice. And then that person dies too. Huge. Well played, everybody. When I said that I don't know we can fight this, I mostly meant, like, I don't think that we can contest this dragon. Oh, nice dodge on that. I should be fine, though. There's no way you can get me from here. Does kind of suck a little bit because I will maybe miss some minions, but my purchase is really amazing. We're going for a Lost Chapter item first. I'd like to go Ludens because it gives the most AP out of all of them. I think Archangels might be okay, though, too, just to, like, go for a scaling build. But you want to get, like, all of the high AP items because you're trying to benefit from being able to get the percentage up on this. I'm gonna miss that cannon. I already knew I was. Can't get this minion either. My auto attack speed is so awkward whenever you start like failing minions, but it's okay. We're still like doing fine against him. I used E on myself when I did that to get a little bit of bonus damage off. One more auto attack. Thankfully, he doesn't have lifesteal. If he had lifesteal, this matchup would be so much more difficult. Otherwise, we just play off of our WCD. He misses his ability. We can just auto attack him a couple times, but I should still be fine. Auto attack one more. Just kite him out. The way that he wants to duel me is always going to be through him, like, all-inning and then staying on top of me while I try to, like, kite him out. I do have good CC for that type of thing, too, though, which is really nice. I don't think that I can kill him, but I can at least damage him a bunch. I put a point into my E here. I should be able to get him with my next W. Dang, I can't hit it from that distance. I tried, though. It's a little bit risky for me to be doing this at this point because the Fiddlesticks might rotate in and try to kill me. I don't know what level Fiddlesticks... Oh, he is level 6. Yeah, if he's level 6, then that changes everything. The reason why I'm walking down is because Fiddlesticks I felt like was mid. She is. Oh, dude, you should have totally went in. You're level 8, man. That was, like, for sure a fight. We definitely should have done something there. This guy has no flash. Oh, she didn't come over? I thought she was rotating. Okay, well, whatever. We're not going to be able to get this guy. If she can kill somebody else, that's chill. I don't really care about it. I mean, she's kind of crushing this Fiddlesticks, which is nice for me. I did not realize that I still had my Eon, so I kind of messed that up. Everybody's doing pretty good, I would say. Fiddlesticks being... Oh, wait, a player on our team is AFK. Wait, how long has this Lux been gone? Wait, what? I didn't even realize that. Yeah, when I was fighting the Yone, I put a point to my E because I believe my Q was down, so I was just trying to get the benefit of the bonus damage. You normally do Q max second, so... in the middle of the duel, I just put a point into the ability that I had up to try to kill him. Didn't work out, though. I'm going to buy a Dark Seal because sometimes you can get free kills or assists, and then that will, like, help stack, which would be pretty nice. I mean, I think that we can win a 4v5. We're definitely fed enough. I'm the support, I guess. Even though I'm not very support-like right now. Just use my E to make it so I can get this minion a little bit better. Yeah, the slow effect also scales with AP. She kind of has a lot of random scaling. Sometimes support champions will have, like, just base damage stuff going on in, like, base slow effects. Where, like, this would just be 25% slow and it never scales. But Nami does have just random scalings on her stuff. So we'll just poke that guy again. He used his Q. He used his E recently, which is why I even wanted to fight him, because I knew I could. I'm just going to heal myself. When you finally have a little bit of mana to work with, it's quite nice. You can, like, kind of sustain yourself in lane. Why did he just use his ability? I mean, at least you didn't get the thing. I'll just continue healing. He doesn't have lifesteal just yet. He does have his ultimate, though. I need him to jump on me, and then when he does, then I ulti, because Diana will come in and help me kill him. So, never, like, waste your ability in the beginning, because if I use my ultimate too soon, he might have queued away from me, and then that would, like, ruin the bait. Also, I'm scared about Fiddlesticks, that's why I'm, like, not completely, doing too much. Yeah, dude, if you want to go in, you can. I got nothing, bro. I got him super low, man. If anybody wants to follow it up, it's up to you. Oh, yeah, Yone has ult. Oh, my God, he missed it. That's tilting. I'm gonna just slow him a couple times to maybe tilt him a little bit more, but there's no way you can kill me here, bro. If he had landed that ultimate onto me, I probably could have been in a world of hurt. So we're up to 4% bonus each bounce right now. That's kind of what we're focused on looking at whenever we buy items. I'm probably going to go Horizon Focus. Horizon Focus also is a pretty unique item because that increases the damage dealt of faraway abilities by 10%. So I really like it since it's a percentage value, so we're able to like make it even stronger. Of course, I do need a death cap eventually, but going death cap second feels weird. Lux has not returned, so it is still 4v5. Also, Jax is full AP, which is wild, but... So at this point, it would deal more damage if I W myself instead of him, so I shouldn't be doing the way that I just did that there. I slowed him for you. Nami ultimate slow is really strong, if you didn't know. It lasts up to 4 seconds if they are far away. Your slow lasts longer the far away from the distance from the wave that they get hit. So being able to slow them to follow up any other ability is really strong. Fiddlesticks has no ultimate apparently. We can help out with this. Your W also only works on enemy champions and allies. You can't use it on minions or monsters. So, not really the best ability for damaging anything in that relation. My W fell off, so I couldn't get that. That's fine, though. Now that he has lifesteal, it is going to be a little bit more challenging to fight him in a 1v1. Yone also decided to lane swap. Even though they didn't even take bot lane turret, surprisingly. I don't even know why they lane swapped then. The Philios has red and purple gun. The purple gun is a snare. That's really the riskiest part. Otherwise, I just stay pretty far away from them and I'll be fine. Jax has phase rush, so he's trying to run away from that guy. There's a lot of people topside, though. I don't think I can even get to him to save him either. I mean, if they just group as, like, 4 all the time, we almost always will be down somebody because somebody has to normally go side lane to, like, catch waves and stuff. Dude, if this guy is starting to piss me off. I can't believe that. Oh, wow, our Lux is back, but he's just taking my farm randomly. I'm just gonna leave and go heal myself after taking all that damage. Sword boots. Where is the item that I want? It's like looking for it. So 10% bonus damage is what we're looking for. Also, like having CDR is good too, so that's like another thing that I'm aiming for as well. You can't ever kill me. I'm just trying to slow them so they would like be here when my teammates are here, so that's what I'm trying to bait for right now. I think Fiddlesticks my ulti, so that's why I'm not getting near this. Okay, he's still not ulting just yet. I had the bounce go to Aphelios for big damage. It's still not enough, though. Who is this, Yone? I mean, he has to come back. I just want an assist at least. That's why I'm like just sticking around. Just to get more stacks. Diana's going in pretty aggressive. This looks like a really good fight. Does Fiddlesticks just heal too much? Okay, nice. I'll heal you. My W is coming back up pretty soon. If they're super low, I might be able to get them, but I didn't see what their HP was last. I want to also take this mid turret rather than even caring about going bot. We'll just let Jax do that. Let's try to get more objectives that will like open up the game for getting better vision control and stuff on the map. Ilias has a Yomu's. He has so much lethality, probably. Lulu, unfortunately, is gonna, like, not make it possible for me to, like, ever damage this guy. So I'm just gonna go for wave clear. If we, like, combo with Lux, though, we might be able to do stuff, I guess. I'm just gonna try to save my Lux, but I don't think I can. Did everything that I could. I managed to still get that. They're just A-ramming. This is fine, as long as we just play side lanes. If I just, like, wave clear it, even though my wave clear is bad, and they don't have waves, they don't really have much to do. They already took 2 turrets with the Rift Herald. But I want to make sure that we just do the neutral objectives, because I feel like that's most likely the biggest win con that we have. I use Bubble on top of myself to speed myself up. So I'm going to come down to the dragon, and, like, I have the rest of my teammates around. The biggest risk is getting caught. They have a Fiddlestick, so if I do get hit by Fiddlestick's ultimate, I believe I would just die, especially if somebody else is there with them. Another point on my Q again. I'm going to go grab the blue buff. I'll speed myself up. My team is, like, heavy bot side on the lower half of it. I did just sweep all this with that scrying orb, though, and we can see that nothing is here. I'm trying to also find Fiddlesticks, potentially. You want to try to go for him? Okay, bro. I'll heal you when you go in. Dang, it didn't land. I sped him up with my E, and I was trying to speed him up with my other ability, too, but... Thank goodness he didn't die, dude. You're, like, playing way too ballsy. I can continue healing you, too, if you really wanted to. But I guess you can just back and just TP then, instead. We should just do the objective immediately. Our vision control's pretty damn good. I'll just flash away. There's no reason to try to beat them. I thought that we could catch the Yone with my ultimate, but his E is too powerful. I'm glad that my team managed to do something while I was busy doing something dumb. It wasn't too stupid, but if I was, like, able to do it a little bit faster, it would have been more beneficial. The reason why I'm saving TP is in case any fight ever goes bad. I'd rather have it and try to, like, for instance, I don't know, Jax dies and Sion's still pushing and nobody can catch the wave and he's taking a turret. I want a TP to defend it. Or, like, I TP to join a fight, if need be. So that's why I'm never using it to, like, just catch side waves and stuff. We do have another Gathering Storm proc, too. So we have our Horizon Focus now. Our EP is finally, like, decently high. We have 20% bonus on each bounce now. I'll continue shoving this next wave. I won't even go buy my item just yet. This is not a fight that I'm going to take because this is just dumb. There's no reason why they should be here. But, hey, I mean, if they're strong enough to achieve more kills, then that's on them. This is kind of a confusing, like, play, though, right? We got so many objectives. We got Dragon. We got Otacon. I think that Diana also got kills. But yet, she's trying to, like, fight. You know what? I'll TP in, but I think I TP'd maybe too late. Oh, never mind. It's still fine. Just knock him up so he can't move, so we can kill him. Also heal the Diana here by bouncing it off his Sion. Knock him up so we can just auto-attack him down with her. Might as well assist my teammate. I mean, she's fed as heck, so if she just wants to fight everywhere, then we can do that. I did say when you get fed on certain characters, you should be perma-fighting all the time, so technically she is kind of doing that. But I feel like she's kind of greeding a bit because, dude, what is with junglers and supports taking waves? What was the point of that? Okay. Sure. That is so weird that people do that. Sorry, trying to catch up. You should just play for Snare if you are DC'd and stuff. Like, she can be useful in other ways. She doesn't need to take gold from others. As a support. If you're like a carry and you fall behind and you come back, sure, take waves, but like maybe not if you're a support. Okay, I want this blue badly. Oh my gosh, dude. Good thing I didn't get Fiddlesticks ultied. I can't get the blue, it's too difficult. We see that we're trying to like 1-3-1, I guess, because this person's just like staying top. I'm down to fight as a team. If my team gets engaged on, dude, she even took blue buff too. This Lux is absolutely wild for that. You're level 10, bro. If our vision control is okay, and I'm not the one that gets hit by the ultimate, then we're in a really good spot. I'm going to try to make it balanced, dang. I tried to bounce my W off of my teammate. That allows Nami to have crazy range on my W. That's the real fiddle, for sure. Damn, did I just one-shot him? I mean, I think I did get a little bit of help from the teammate damage, but I landed full combo. So I deal 25% bonus damage on each bounce on my W, and I still don't have death cap. I don't think we're going to be able to get to it this game. Seems that it's just going to be losing lane to Nami Mid while not listening to Invade Call is insane. To be fair, I kind of played my Nami Mid a bit decent against this guy. Like, how much damage will this deal? 503? That's not that bad for point-and-click ability that also can bounce multiple times. I'm so dead here. Everybody's just dipping. As soon as it got slowed, it was over. We still got so many objectives, though. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh my goodness, man. That was close. Let me just buy a decap. Or like, needless, I mean. Of course, we're going for the decap. I just don't think we're going to be able to finish it. That was a pretty gigantic throw. I feel like the game is honestly losable. Especially after losing that many shutdowns. We need to make sure that we do every single possible objective now, because whenever you take inhibs, if you don't do the neutrals and get them, that's when the game state gets worse, because inhibs allow the enemy team to get these super minions, which are worth good gold, but also these supers are going to kill their minions, so we lose money every wave. Because if you haven't realized, right, inhib will always shove a wave no matter what, if nobody's there. So every single wave that is supposed to be caught by you is going to no one. So you can fall behind really quickly if you don't get objectives done during this timing. Oh, I somehow missed that. We should just do this together, me and you, bro. My Vayne should be plenty fed to be able to solo this. Clear the vision. Do I want to ulti this? No. Nice. Finding the Fiddlesticks is huge. I have the bounce go to him too. I'll just ulti here, but I flash over the wall to keep myself safe. I use my W to hit that guy. I bubble him afterwards to help the Jax. You're not going to help me, though. I have to bubble him again, and then we're just out. See you later. That guy just burned his flash as well. I cannot apparently land my W from over the wall or something. That's crazy, but okay. Thought that I would be able to. Using my W on myself was smarter, though, so I should have just done that from the very beginning. 30% each bounce so far. Still no decap, too. Maybe we actually can achieve decap since the enemy team does look like they're really trying to make a comeback happen. I like how Diana's just brute forcing, but like that's not a bad thing. I mean, she clearly knows what she's kind of doing. I mean, that was a really good hit, even though you're not walking towards me to get a heal off. My heal didn't go off because she Zhonya'd my own W. That's fine, though. The game's just over. I'm going to heal her anyways. So yeah, Nami mid lane. It does take a while to like turn online. You do deal decent damage, though. Like, my Horizon did 1k. I didn't get to be part of many fights. But what's also super nice about Nami mid, or just like AP Nami, even if you play support, is that if your teammates are winning in their melee picks, I can W them to bounce it to them, which is pretty convenient to like deal a bunch of damage to people. I'll give it a Lux for coming back, I guess, too. So that was the game 2. The game 3 is going to be a Taric top lane, which probably is going to be way more difficult to play. I did second most damage on the team. Not the most, but I can't be the carry every single game. So he says mid gap. Anyways, thanks for watching. Oh, he was just being sarcastic, the Yone was. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Game 3 of the climb with only viewer picks. So the last one was On-Hit Taric top. Unfortunately, this is like kind of a confusing one. I don't really know what On-Hit Taric means. Taric top lane exists. Taric top lane normally goes Iceborne Gauntlet into Winter's Approach. Iceborne does on-hit. This doesn't. So I don't know if they were asking to play standard Taric or not. So I think that I will go Iceborne. The reason why is because how Taric works is that you have, whenever you cast any ability, anything, your next two auto attacks are empowered to deal bonus damage based off your armor. And then also, it will lower the CD of all of your other abilities for each auto attack. And you only get 2. So if you do 2 auto attacks, you lower the CD of all of your abilities pretty well. She's playing pretty passive. You could tell that that first trade, she was not really expecting it. I do have Grasp to try to win lane. I do have Bone Plating also to try to win lane. I reached level 2. I think I just immediately all in. And then we'll just auto attack her down. I'm going to hit one more time. Okay, maybe not. I can't. Damn, dude. I really thought that I could cheese harder than that, but it's fine. You want to try? Without play? That actually is a loss? Damn, I mean, I guess that I'm just not good enough at Taric. Dude, I suck at Taric. I've tried doing a Taric video in the past, and I also was bad. So my mistake there was taking the turret shots. I could have just, like, played it slower. There was no reason for me to do that, but I'm, like, trying to really punish hard on certain spike points that I know is one of the biggest spikes you can get in the entire game for Taric, which is if you can get level 2 before your opponent, you put a point to your Q. How your Q works is that it is a short cooldown, and you get it back very quickly. Wait, do I just lose this? Wow, that's crazy. I guess you can just all in with Conquer plus, like, I am not level 3 yet, and I just die. So I've already died 2 times. I did say that this is going to be probably the worst pick that I've played recently, because I suck at this, even though I inted early on. But that doesn't mean that we can't come back. I mean, Taric is a character that's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I'm going to go Iceborne. I feel like Fimbulwinter doesn't feel like On-Hit Taric for whatever that person was asking for, so... Also, I'm using my Q to get my bonus attack magic damage, whatever, so I can, like, last hit those. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get them. The next thing for me to do after this, and because I have a tier, you have tier because if you haven't noticed, because I'm Q spamming all the time, I run out of mana very fast. So if you don't go tier, you kind of just go I believe. Unless you want, like, Essence Reaver first item, I guess. I'm going to put 2 points into Q. This gives you 2 charges of it. I've seen other top lane Tarics in the past do this, even though top lane Taric I haven't seen in a really long time. She's just going to play passive, I guess. I mean, that's fine with me. We'll just farm out. She doesn't want to fight me inside the wave. That's, I mean, smart. It would be kind of stupid to fight me inside the wave. So I just get a free farm. Put vision down. I stun both of them. I should be out, but... I should be okay here, but there's no way to assist me, and my wave is bad. This sucks. Well, whatever. There's probably not much that we can do here, right? To fix my wave? Or no? I feel like it could be fixable with my teammate, but he's not coming in, so I guess I just won't bother. Damn, that person's up here too? Let's just back away, dude. I can't even help that guy. He's just dead. The good news is that with my teammate dying, I believe because she left the wave, she accidentally screwed up this wave state. And because that, like, happened, that's going to be so good for us because I was in a really bad lane state there. And it's going to build armor. We're going to build plated steel caps. So because you normally go Fimbulwinter, I'm going to go Manamune because that's an on-hit item, right? It's literally on-hit here. So that will be my on-hit. Iceborne is technically on-hit, I guess. I feel like they meant, like, on-hit with everything, which you normally don't do, but I'll try it. We'll see. Can I freeze this? Dang, that freaking cannon won't rotate, whatever. If that cannon was able to leave a little bit from the turret, then we maybe could have been in a lane state that would allow me to... I put another point to my Q. The reason why you do E afterwards is because you want to lower the stun, because how Taric dueling works is that whenever you cast an ability, your next two auto attacks are empowered for the attack speed and dealing the additional damage and lowering your CDs. You fight them over and over again, and you chain your stun. So you stun, hit, 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 stun, hit, 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 hit. Like, it's just like stuns over and over again. Also, your Q does heal you per stack, so. She unfortunately has lifesteal, which is like kind of like my Q, but even easier to accomplish with, so. Oh, I didn't get that one? Really? It's kind of tragic. At least my CS per minute isn't that bad compared to hers. She almost got me. She all-in'd. She has low mana. Nice. She messed up hard. And my wave state is also pretty good, too. So, I popped Ghost as soon as she accidentally, like, messed up her Q, was the biggest factor. I was like, okay, she doesn't have her abilities, she's low mana. If I can just land stun and just max, or, like, mash my Q. Not mash it, you should not mash your Q. See how it's on cooldown? Hit, hit. See how it gave me 2 charges of it? Those charges are the amount of HP you get back. So, you see how I get 2 hits? That's why you put 2 points inside of it normally, because you don't get 3 stacks of it unless you wait. But if you have 2, then you get it every single time you do the combo. And if you only have 1 point, you only get 1 stack, so it barely heals you. That's how it works. I'll let this finally crash. We're on top lane, so we're kind of on an island, so I don't really have much to do besides just farm and just hope my teammates don't get completely crushed to the point that I can also assist them. I am quite out of mana. Wow, my stun amount of mana that it costs is kind of low. It's the Q that costs a ton. My damage honestly isn't that bad. I don't have any mana, so I feel like it should be up to Fiddlesticks to kill. All he has to do is just not use Drain until after she stuns. Nice. And then he gets a free kill. The reason why we even got a kill is because also I was like freezing for a long time, which means that the wave is more on my side than hers, which means that if the jungler comes to me, I'm safe, but meanwhile she's in danger because she has to be up really far to like fix it and stuff. So we're in a way better position than we were earlier. Now we have Sheen to work with as well. Does plated steel caps cost? No, it doesn't. I can't afford plated steel caps, otherwise I would build it right now. Continue building our stun. Another big thing is that, see how this also does damage based off of your armor? That's another thing about like why Iceborne's really good. I'm just wondering if you can perma-stun with Flicker Blade. If there's like a special build, it does show a little star, which means that normally it's like built, but I don't think I've ever seen Flicker Blade Taric before in my life. Okay, sure, I'll walk over there. He wants me to clear out the vision. And then that person dies. I miss my entire wave. We'll just use our Q to, like, hit the turret, I guess, a little bit. Looks like our passive doesn't work on turret. That's unfortunate. I feel like that definitely should be changed so it does work, because Riot recently changed so many champions to work on turret. And it's kind of strange that they didn't do that for Taric. Irelia passive didn't used to, now it does. I don't remember some other champions off the top of my head, but there was one recently that also allows it. I think it was maybe Kayle? I don't really know. I'm not going to use all of my mana because I'm going to go so that's why I'm, like, stopping instead of going for the plate. Also, I need anti-heal, too, of some sort, because otherwise her Blade of the Ruined King will be too strong. So I wonder if I can do that. I want that plate, but I also don't want to go underneath turret where she can get stacks and then fight me. Let me just grab this. Rose. I have my Iceborne. So what's nice about Iceborne is that it will also slow them, so then you can chase them out a lot easier, too. But see how my CDs are coming back up so quickly whenever I miss my stun? That's why it's good. Nice juke. We'll just pop our potion for now. I think I might go before I can fight her, so I think that I should just base. So I'm just gonna shove quickly and just leave, I think. That was a relatively fast shove by me, I think. So I'll just go. We can fight her once we get back. We'll be really strong by then. So I'm going to wait for some mana. Buy this. I don't really need anything else. I'll buy another armor because I think I go Bramble. Because I don't think that there's any on-hit items that would be beneficial for, like, anti-heal. So I'd need something. She is missing. She probably fully reset. I still want that plate, but I don't know if I can push fast enough. I'll maybe try to, though. Did Katarina just leave because she's tilted? I should be able to get the plate here. So as you can see, she's trying to fight me, and my stun missed because she dodged it. But see how difficult it is for her to play the game? Because I can just stun into just stand still and auto-attack her. Even with Bork, too. I don't know if I'm going to get ganked, but I do have Taric ultimate. It just takes a while for it to fall, though. I'm not going to be able to get her here. I'll just back away. She's not going to hit me either because she knows that she can't win. So Taric ultimate is that everybody in the area around you becomes invincible. Or invulnerable. Maybe that's even better than, like... Is invulnerability when you can't get hit by stuff? It might be. When you can't get CC'd? I'm not really sure. But it gives it to your whole entire team, but it takes 2.5 seconds for it to fall. But what your W does, besides the Q healing, your W tethers somebody, but you can tether yourself. Also, did you base? Oh yeah, she did. She TB'd back. Okay. Kind of an awkward spot to be in for me. I saw Fiddlesticks was behind her, so I was going to shove the wave to just fight her, but once again, see how I just, like, auto, I do Q, auto, auto, E, auto, auto, Q. You can also move between autos, see, like, boom, boom, like that. Also, this game's 4v5 because our teammate left, so... I am pissed off. Wow, Zillion, good job. I managed to kill her because she went back in. We're kind of lucky that I managed to do that. Dude, I can't believe how many AFKs I've had today. This is 2 of my 3 games. Although the person did come back because of the Lux, but now it's a DC. That wasn't a rage quit. This was a rage quit. I don't think she's coming back. I think that she is legitimately gone and never coming back. So we're going to have to fight 4v5 this game. It's not going to be very easy to do. Makes me feel even less inclined that I should be going for this on-hit build that I'm just like completely making up, but I'm going to do it anyways because I'm going to trust the process. It's up to everybody else, and I don't understand what On-Hit Taric necessarily meant by the post. So we're just going to continue building on-hit stuff. Except for this. But this is like, I feel like I have to build it. Like, there's no other on-hit item that's good. Right? I mean, I guess there could be something else. I don't know. So. We're in quite an awkward scenario, aren't we? With no mid laner, Brand can just go anywhere. Also, another bad news about this game is that they have Zillion and Brand, and both of them kite the crap out of us. So, as you can see, like, whenever they come up to try to kill me, I just die. There's no way for me to play it because we always have numbers disadvantage, so I never can go top lane for the rest of the game because it's 4v5. We have no mid laner. We probably have to figure out a way of, like... The game's, like, probably 95% lost. I don't think that we can win this, but if we do want to win, the only chance that we have... Also, my team might just F up, too. The only chance that we possibly have would be grouping in, like, trying to just, like, perma-fight whenever we have ultimates and stuff, and that's it. Because we do have good ultimates. I mean, we have Fiddlesticks Leona ultimate and stuff. We have AoE. My Taric ultimate's good. I can beat Irelia side lane, but obviously I'm not going to be versus her in a 1v1 because the enemy team can just send people up all the time since we're numbers disadvantage. You know what? I'll TB to this. This could maybe be something okay. Okay, my team completely got decimated by that, bro. Keep following me, bro. Dang, you're not gonna follow me? I should be fine here. I wanted him to follow me so we could help fight, but that's alright. Dang, he's not gonna fight with me again? Dang it, dude. Okay, we did get one. Keep going. Please, keep going. No. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank goodness, dude. We need to fight with you because you're like decently strong, and what's good about like this like bruisery Taric is that we do have some health scaling too, which is also why you normally go Fimbulwinter. So it makes our heal for an okay amount. So if I can like shield him and heal and continue auto attacking and heal more, it's so good. Dude, Azrael, you're just starting to do pretty good here. This is nice. You're getting some of the kills that we probably desperately needed to make it so we can make a comeback. I'm just going to build this. And then we go for the Man Immune next. I went Ghost, by the way, this game because they had too many kiting champions with Rylai's and Zillion. So I figured that would be like my best chance of being able to fight those guys. In this case, I am going to go side lane because I don't think we can even fight that dragon. I don't have my ultimate. I don't think I can get there fast enough. So I kind of wanted to trade, but my team might try to force fight it, which would suck because then I'm not there and they're fighting without me. I know this also means maybe Otacon will be taken too, maybe. Oh, they're just running down mid with Rift. I need to group up. I just wanted to finish an item, but it looks like even Ezreal's getting dove, maybe. Damn, that sucks. I'll try to help out with defending afterwards, I guess. Even then, like, I could have stayed top and continued hitting, but I'm realizing that Taric sucks at taking turrets bad, so... Don't worry, I can just heal you. There's no way you die. Oh, wait, Fiddlesticks is fighting? Does he steal it? Oh, no, it's not even low yet. Darn. I mean, that was a good kill and stuff. I wonder if I can even get there in time. I'm gonna pop Ghost just to try to run faster. I got it! Yo! I got the freaking Otacon! There's no way I get this guy, right? Yeah, he's too fast. Yo! We did it, dude. And we killed Smolder, too. Huge. I also have my Mermana in base now. That's a massive play. Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit this. You know, should I be using my E more often when I'm hitting turret instead of my Q? Because technically that costs less mana, so I'd be able to do it more often. I just thought about that. Huh. I guess I could... She's back? That's crazy that she actually came back. I did not expect that. I thought that she was definitely going to stay away. Like, I can go Kraken Slayer, too. Let's just try Navori to see what it feels like, I guess. Oh my goodness. Alright, Cat. I got you, bro. That stun didn't land? That's crazy. Dang. I bet she's gonna live now. Don't AFK again. Wait, my W isn't attached to her? Oh, I tried, bro. Don't worry, man. I think we can still fight this. We have Ezreal Leona from the back. I stunned. One more hit. Now we just go for these guys. Fight with him. Just join the clown fiestas of the fights. Did Bran leave? Wait, how did Bran get out? He must have went this way then. Also, why are they TPing mid? The enemy team TP there wasn't even that good, so that's nice. Alright, the comeback is still possible. The comeback is definitely still possible. I don't really care about grabbing blue buff. I feel like, actually, there's no reason that Katarina would need it. I feel like Ezreal would be the other person to get it. I'm just going to take it. We're a little bit over leveled. We're level 15, probably because I've been side lane so often. We just go back bot lane. Dang, I can't get that. That sucks. Okay, well, I managed to kill Irelia with 3 people coming bot lane. That's a lot of time for my team to have opportunities to do stuff. I messed up some of the combos there because, like, I am not used to playing Taric, so I kept on, like, using my Q not after 2 autos, so it felt kind of awkward for a bit. Smolder just used ultimate. I do have TP available. Dragon's coming up pretty soon. My team found Brand, big combo onto him. If you one-shot him, it's huge because he can't use his ultimate. Dang, the Zillion saved him, but that's okay. Kiana died immediately. Bran still managed to do a ton of damage, but Ezreal's still alive for a moment. I'm gonna TP in if needed. I'll TP in. I can't TP on that? You can't TP on Effigy? What? You can't TP on Effigy. That is so dumb. No, I can't get there in time, bro. Dude, I hate you, Zillion. You're such an annoying character to play versus. Thankfully, if you miss your bomb like that, it's pretty bad, though. There's no way for me to get that guy. I should just go side lane anyways. I kind of don't want to base, though, so maybe I can do this to heal myself, I guess. We can also clear out some of these vision thingies. So Baron, of course, is like the only objective up at this point. But I feel like my split push power is like really good. So I kind of want to just go side lane and have like them try to fight me, especially with finishing Navori. I wonder what it's going to feel like. Because this reduces the cooldown of my basic abilities substantially. I feel like the only other item I want now is Kraken. Aw, darn. Oh. Interesting. You did get him. Is there a way that I can, like, perma-stun, I wonder? I'm gonna go push out waves. We're only checking to see if we can find them for, like, 1 second. Oh my goodness, my ECD is really short. Watch this, wait, stun? Damn, it's really short. Kind of blue Taric in a way. She has magic resist now. That does affect how much magic damage I deal. See you later. Unless I, like, hit her with the stun, I can't really get her. I can't even clear this. If I try to clear it, I'm gonna get slowed. I guess I could play really stupid and have Fiddlesticks try to help me. But he kind of left, though. Damn, this would have been perfect timing for him to help me, and he just completely dipped. Oh no, he's the one getting caught, actually. Yeah, that's like the worst person to get caught, too. There's no way to save you, bro. Even if I use my ultimate there, you're just dead. You just shouldn't have been in that area. They might try to do Baron, but I feel like their Baron shouldn't be that good, right? So I think it's contestable. Dude, Leona, let me freak up at the audio. I DC'd. Oh, well, whatever. I guess we just automatically lose the fight because sometimes God doesn't want you to win. Yeah, so cool. Awesome. What a awesome time to DC. Just completely not getting to play the game. God, how frustrating is that? I have no control over that. Like, what was that? That's so dumb. So ridiculously dumb. Fiddlesticks needs to stop getting caught. He is getting caught a little frequently at this point. Titanic Hydra would also give on hit. Nah, I'm gonna still try this though. I'm gonna go Kraken. Dragon is our soul. So if we do get to fight this and get a good Fiddlesticks ult and a good Leona ultimate, I'd see that we can easily beat them. They're not that strong at all. The enemy team's pretty weak. No, dude. I'm just gonna ulti just to make it so when they try to fight us here, it just doesn't work out immediately, because... Damn, that guy was literally 1 HP, but I can't get to him. That's okay, though. We still got everybody that we needed, because now we get the dragon, and that's Soul. Unless for some reason the team, like, Giga throws here versus Smolder, which would be no problem whatsoever, I feel like. There's no way that that would happen. Yeah, good thing I preemptively ultied, because I feel like I blocked a lot of damage when they went in. So now we're very fast. Our ultimate is also going to make us have, like, crazy movement speed, which is pretty useful. My damage for my Merman is barely anything at 700. Although I haven't been able to get into very many duels so far this game, though. Wait, what is going on mid? I'm just trying to let them survive. I'm not actually trying to kill people here. Oh, dang, you didn't mean to kill her, but you did. It's fine. We still get her, though. We should just leave, bro. I'm low. I'm low. I'm low. I'm low. Stop going in. Stop it. Stop. Stop going in. Stop. Stop going in. Stop going in. I just want the cannon. Thank you. Let's relax, guys. We don't need to go in all the time, okay? It's fine. It's okay. We got what we wanted. We got so many objectives. We got a good team fight. You know, mid turret's low. Baron's gonna come up. I have TP available to try to join a fight. I could even, like, look for a TP flank. Maybe if I go behind them and look for a crazy stun, it could be, like, kind of useful. Do I really still, like, kill Irelia in a 1v1? I mean, she has dueling items, too. My movement speed is quite nice for dueling. I only need 200 gold for my Kraken Slayer. The worst thing that could happen at this point is getting caught. Anybody getting caught, including myself. Because death timers are kind of long now. But that includes Irelia too, and she kind of is a fighter. She enjoys fighting quite often. I have my Kraken Slayer, so I'm going to go by. Oh my god. Dang, Fiddlesticks found somebody and I wasn't able to assist. Okay, Fiddlesticks is maybe dead. Dude, I can't TP to effigies and it pisses me off. Wait, no. I think I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. No wonder. God, I'm dumb. I really have been pressing the wrong button this entire time? Oh, I'm so dead here, but... Oh yeah, my ultimate doesn't go off if I die like that. At least Azrael's popping off. I mean, we have been trying to work around this guy. Katarina also managed to do, like, pretty decent damage to them. My fault for not using it sooner. Not used to how quickly we should use it in the first place, because holy crap, people die fast. Like, I got one shot. Do we get any objectives? Oh yeah, mid lane turret fell. That's good. I normally take TP on my D key. I don't ever run TP Ghost on any character. None of my characters play like this, so I'm so not used to having TP on D. I wonder if that was the reason the whole time. Unless maybe you just can't TP on effigies. I don't really know. Like, this whole entire time, I've been pressing the wrong key. My god, that'd be so embarrassing. Massive 146 damage from my Kraken. We probably should be still side laning, but if I go bot lane and my team dies, then the game's kind of over, so I would only be able to side lane top, and Cat's already up there. So instead, I'll just, like, stick around with the team. I mean, we are quite fast, too. They could probably just look for a pick. If they just get a pick, we just win. She has an edge of night, so... Oh my goodness. Yikes. Oh, I stunned her somehow. But, oh, nope. Does he live? Okay, he does, just barely. At least my teammates are alive for now. That was not good by her. I need to keep my teammates alive. I can't do anything besides just heal and stuff. Dude, you should have eaten in! You could have killed them all, I swear. You could have done it, bro. I believed. Bummer. Okay, it's fine. Oh, these fights are rough. The Fiddlesticks ultimate on nobody into, like, going only for Zillion is not worth it. That guy has not died a single time all game. He should probably let Leona engage and do counter engage, because if he lands a multi-man ulti, that's huge. Also, I probably could have stayed here and not based, because I guess I did have my Q healing, and I probably could have just hit the dragon to, like, heal my whole team. Your heal is AoE, too. Okay, unfortunately, this guy's probably dead. Just kidding, I just healed the crap out of him, but everybody else is dead, though. I'm dead, too. There's no way for me to run. If I try to run, I die no matter what, so not much for me to do there. Everybody collapsed into this little tiny corridor, and that, like, makes the game really difficult for their massive AoE. So they get Elder and Dragon, but they don't have waves to shove, at least. They don't have waves to shove. This could have been a game-losing angle if, like, they had waves and stuff. So we're very fortunate to not have to deal with that. Is she gonna try to take that? There's no way she can. What is her build? Her build is so strange. I only need 100 gold for my last item. We're getting to the point where items don't matter anymore because everybody's reaching full build, so I'm not feeling too confident about my build anymore. I feel like it was better when I was stronger than everybody else, and now everybody's getting, like, really strong with their own items that I think are more effective on their characters than mine are. Even Irelia is almost full build, too. I saved my teammate? I'm definitely gonna die here, probably. I'm trying to not die to the Elder, bro. If we die to Elder, it's over. You're dead. Dang, it's over. We lost. I can't defend this. Well, we tried. All I did was go for one single stun. I didn't want to all in. Everybody followed it up afterwards. I feel like we could have just ran away afterwards. But it's over. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I tried the best that I could. Maybe if my computer crashed. Was that really true? I don't really know. On-Hit Taric doesn't feel kind of very good. But it does feel good if you play the normal Taric. If you, like, play the standard one with, like, Fimbulwinter and stuff. Anyways, we tried. Thanks for watching again. Hopefully you guys still enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. See you guys later. Bye. Do we get... Oh, loss mitigated too because of the AFK. Massive. All right, see you guys later. Bye.